Hey everyone, I thought I'd do an overview of something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about. It's an overview of something that, well, whether you have the HDMI AV output, which probably a lot of you do, depending on if you still have a regular TV somewhere in your house. There is something that I think a lot of you people need, a lot of people should have in their house as well. As a matter of fact, if you want a good, more notable example as to having something like this in your house, you should check out Mike Mattel and you should check out James Wolfe, as well as other several YouTubers, well-known YouTubers out there. Oh. And what I'm talking about, folks, is this. This here in my hand is the RCA Audio Video S-Video Selector. That's the RCA Audio Video S-Video Selector. This is model VH911, distributed by Thomason Media Multimedia Incorporated, out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Date code, because it has a date code, 1406, number 27 of 4,559 units. So yeah, now for some of you that may not be in the know, which should be a lot of you, you're probably wondering, what is this switcher that a lot of people talk about? What is this switcher that mostly everybody owns? What is it? How is it used? Well, the switcher is actually an easier way for you to switch from one medium to another. Now, there are a lot of accessories out there. Now, if you watch James' recent VHS Laserdisc video that he did, he mentioned that he has a switcher. And depending on what he has on the shelf, from DVD player, VHS, to Laserdisc, to CED, which I'm kind of surprised has audio video as well, a switcher, depending on which kind you get, he's got one of those kind with the bigger buttons, a switcher is always worth having. Here's why. As I told you in one video called Out with the New, In with the Old, well, I temporarily had to bring back my gray TV due to the fact that for some odd reason my HD TV was either updating itself or the cable wasn't working or something, because now it's working fine. Here's the situation. Something like this can come in handy, especially, let's say, if you have an HDMI to AV converter. This way, you can use one of these switches to switch to your Blu-ray or PS4. Now, how many are on here? Well, this is a four-way switcher. 4 ways. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this here, this last one, is the output. This is basically where you connect this into this, you connect this into this, and then you connect the other end of your audio-video cable into your TV, thus enabling you to switch from one to another. Now, the benefit about this is there are no wires. There are wires when you connect this, but there are no plugs. There are no, AC plug-ins. There are no chargers necessary. When you plug in your audio-video cable to the output, and then you plug in your necessary audio-video cables to the devices you have connected, it makes it a lot easier. It makes it so much easier that people pretty much enjoy it. Now, for some of you like me, recently myself, that have audio-video cables for, let's say, a Super Nintendo, or even a Nintendo, or whatever, you pretty much can use this to switch from back and forth. The only thing is you'll need maybe a surge protector to make sure all that power goes to good use without causing any problems. But the point is, something like this could really help out in the end. Here's why. Let's say you get sick and tired of playing the Super Nintendo. You want to play the Wii U or the Wii. Okay? Let's say you have the Super Nintendo on 1. The Wii U is on 2. You just press 2, there's the Wii U. You want to go from the Wii U to the Wii, press that, there's the Wii. And if you have a DVD player, there you go. 4 could be your DVD player. The point is, something like this will come in handy. It even comes in handy with your cable box. That's right. Because I'll tell you this. One time when I wanted to get surround sound with my cable box on my regular TV, I had to use this. And it worked because that's how the surround sound came in. Now, for some of you that may still, like I say, want to know how this works, which is very, very simple, all you do is you locate the out portion of your switcher. Now there will be 2 outputs. Ironically, there will be 2. One for audio video and one for your audio video with just let's say a AV jack, like a headphone jack. The audio videos that come with a headphone jack. Sometimes you'll have those up front. Now, depending on which ones you get, sometimes the audio videos will be up front as well. But mostly you'll get an audio video jack for your output, just in case you want to, let's say, put an audio in for, let's say, your MP3 player, or, like I said, if your system comes with an audio video jack. Don't know why that would be the case, but you kind of get the idea. Now, basically, long story short, because I got to get ready to get to work, like I said, you locate the output, your main output, which will be this, your output on the back, your output 1, and your out 1, and you put in your audio video jack, or your audio video cables by color, you should know, the red, the white, the yellow, then there you go. That's the first step. The next step is to plug it into either the back of your TV, where your audio video settings will be, or to the front of your TV, where your audio video settings will be. Then from there, once that's connected, and you have the channel selected in which that audio video is connected to, then you basically start choosing which ones will be your which switchers, 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 or 1 to 8, depending on which kind you get. Because you get a lot of audio switchers out there that go up to 12 sometimes, believe it or not. Mostly 10, but there are some that probably exceed that by at least 2, making it 12. But anyway, next thing you do is you find your device, you get your devices, you plug them into each port. Now, here's a little thing that I should have done, and I'm sure James and Mike do. And I think Mike does it. What you want to do to make it easier on yourself, just in case you get a little confused, you want to put like a little sticker, or maybe put a little bit of white marker on the top, acknowledging which switch is which. Or maybe even on the bottom. You put a little sticker on the bottom, right here. Like this could be SNES, Wii, Wii U, DVD. That way you'll know exactly which one is which, and you won't get confused. Now, sometimes that's depending on if you want to do it, or if you pretty much have it figured out in your head, okay, this is this and that, or this is this is that, then you don't have to. I didn't, and I pretty much had it memorized in my mind that, oh, this was this was this, this was that, this was this, that was that. So, it all depends. Like I said, you go Super Nintendo, if you want to, you can put labels saying Super Nintendo, Wii, Wii U, DVD, Blu-ray if you have an HDMI cable, or HDMI to AV converter, and there you go. Now for me, I'm only doing this for right now because, now the only reason I'm doing this right now is because tomorrow I should be getting my AV to HDMI converter, so that way I can play some of my games like my Genesis and maybe even my Super Nintendo on my high definition television. But until that time comes, I'm going to be putting this in there. Now it's still going to come in handy because I have an idea of what to do in the future, and that's basically make it easier for my nephews in the future. But basically that is all I have to say about the RCA 4-way audio video S-video selector. There are a lot of them out there by different brands as well. Some of them, like I say, go up to 8, go up to 10, sometimes even more. But I recommend getting one if you don't want to keep having to unplug and unplug. It makes it a lot easier on you. So, talk to you guys next time. I have to get ready for work. And God bless.